BSB for me is something so new, so different to where I've came from. I've been 10 years in World Championship race and I've never raced on most of the British circuits like here in Oulton Park, so it's a big challenge for me, like yesterday, to make a good qualifying because I'm learning a track that is very difficult. This is by far one of the most difficult circuits that I've had to learn due to not being able to see where the track's going, you know, a lot of uphill, downhill, and one of the biggest things for me is the barriers on the side of the track. Like I say, coming from Grand Prix from such a young age, I've never experienced anything like that in my life. So it took me a few laps to kind of be like, okay, it's there, you've got to accept it. And we built up a good pace through the weekend. So unfortunately this morning I had a small crash, not too badly injured, I'm okay, I think we can do a good race. So I hope to have a bit of dry and try to make a good result.
So last Wednesday when he turned up here, for the first time he'd seen the circuit, he said to me, he said, we're actually going to race on that. I said, yeah, that Oulton Park, the famous circuit. All right. Anyway, it's turned out pretty good for you, and it's got.
Yeah, that's the thing, like I turned up, I've never been here in my life, I don't even know what the place looks like, and I managed to get a lap in the safety car, and I was thinking like, where's the gravel trap? There was nothing there, I just see like metal barriers, so I was a bit just shocked, and even now, like yesterday, it honestly scares the life out of me, but I love it at the same time. It's a weird feeling, and you got to do what to do. I'm not going to come and complain, say I can't really ride the track. It's difficult, I'm learning, I hope to improve every time. So yesterday managed to get to Q3 is a massive thing for me. A comparison to me is the likes of Javier Forez, similar situation as me. He's never rode these circuits, and we've both made that change. So I see that he's struggling more. That gives me confidence, knowing that the strategy I have is very good. But then to fight for top 6 and podium is another league. But I'm definitely set up for that today to do the best I can. I started to feel comfortable at the end of qualifying and be able to make faster lap times even on my own. So that was a big boost I got to going into the race today.
Yeah, well, sports people are threatening you with Knockhill and Cadwell Park. You have all this to do again during the season. But we know that you're going to do it, Scott.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's a point a lot of people don't think. They think British rider, he was younger, he probably raced at Brands Hatch, Knockhill, you know, Snetterton, Thruxton, I don't even remember the rest of them, you know, and you know, I came here to test, and in my mind I figured out that I was visualising Thruxton. So I turned up like, this is not where I thought I was going. So I have such a thing to learn. I mean, I rode Cadwell a couple of weeks ago on a track day just to see a little bit where the track went. I enjoyed it a lot, you know, it's a good track, and it's a similar thing to here, but here you're not doing maybe 30 or 40 mile an hour where there's Armco, you're doing like 130 mile an hour, so that's the thing that made a big change for me here. But I feel set, I feel content, and I think the team's done a great job in bedding me in very well. There's no pressure, there's no stress, which that's what I need, because I am coming from a long way back. I've got no laps experience here. I think I probably after yesterday, probably done 50 laps in my life around this track, and I managed to go to Q3 and hope today to fight for top 6, and if we can get in the mix, I'll have a go at the podium.
Yeah, it was a good day for you yesterday, Scott, and a real surprise. Nobody expected to do anything, which is a good bit about it. What do you think of the team, the new team that Birdie's thrown together over the years?
No, honestly, it's Birdie's helped me out many years ago when I was young with a few bits and bobs, which was good, and I've known him for a while. I never really thought I would be here at this point in my career, but I wasn't enjoying World Championship with MotoGP. It was not great, so when I got this offer, it took me a time to consider, and I thought, you know what, just do it. Like, my stomach's saying do it, and I've loved every second. The team's been amazing, very professional, and coming from world level standard to here, there's not a big difference with inside that pit box, and that's something that gives me trust in the team.
Also, Scott, very popular. I mean, this is a proper real turnout for you. I knew it would be, and it'll be like this at every circuit, I'm sure.
Yeah, like for me, when I always come to Silverstone GP, it's a one time a year, but to have the fans and the crowd, it gave me so much energy, and I believe that's why I had such good results in the past at the Grand Prix. So to have that like every other weekend is like a dream for me. Like that's where my passion comes from. And I don't love to ride the bike, I love to be successful. And to have the fans behind me that believe in me is something great. And just seeing the turnout at Silverstone and now here and here today, it means a lot to me.
Yeah, it'll go on and on and on, Scott. Eventually you'll get pestered to death. But that's one of the habits that happens, that, you know, the fans are real loyal fans.
That's also the thing that's great, is that the fans here are a lot for the racing. A lot. Grand Prix is very similar to Formula One. It's about I'm there, it's a great thing, you know, and they don't really know what's going on so much with the racing. There's 50-50 here. I would say 90-95% of the people are here just purely for the racing. They love the sport, and that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm actually starting to enjoy and find a bit of love for racing.
Yeah, we're all very educated to the BSB. The BSB's been going long enough now. A great series, probably I feel one of the best series in the world. So that's where you're at. I mean, it's fantastic.
Yeah, the series is very good. I was expecting more ups and downs and stuff, but to be fair, it's been good. I enjoyed Silverstone. Was the first time I've done 2 races. Well, I've started 2 races, didn't finish 2 races. But yeah, I mean, that's the things I like. I like the qualifying strategy, I like the open paddock, I like the way they run things, so I'm enjoying it, and I hope to enjoy it much more and get some good results.
Just a quick one about this morning. What happened this morning, Scott, that you fell off?
That's a very good question, actually. I mean, I've never rode the bike in the rain. Yesterday was the first time in the rain, and it was a bit drying out, so again, I'm just throwing myself into the unknown. I don't know, and if it's raining today, I've got a choice. I can go out and wobble around, or I can go out and try and go fast. I went out, I tried to go fast, I crashed. I'm learning. I mean, fortunately, I'm not too injured, so I can focus on the race now, but I just need more laps and time, but I don't have time. Like, the race is next. I need to do everything when I can. The track was very slippery. There was something put down on the track last night, so I should have been a little bit more patient, but I'm just trying to use my time the best I can, and unfortunately a small crash, but we'll be ready to start today. Like
you say, you've never got enough time. You never will have. That's one of the hazards of the job.
Well, yeah, no time, and what have I done? I never rode a Superbike before. I've never rode with Pirellis before. Never rode the bikes without electronics for, like, you know, many 6-7 years. And so I'm coming back. We had a test at Monte Blanco, Portimao, a little run round at Silverstone, and there you go, Scott, race 1, you got to get into it. So I'm doing everything I can and trying to do it right and do the best results I can for you guys. Thanks for the support.
Right, well, ladies and gentlemen, he's got to go now. He's a busy lad. And thanks for the interview, Scott. And we'll do a few more as the season goes on. Ladies and gentlemen, Scott Redding.
Thank you very much. Thank you.